Uh, which one's the button?
Hello, Hulutanya. Kim in the Hashu. Galeva. Hashivaun. Hashiv Shatuf. You're tough to get out in onto the roads that still have a little bit of ice on them to be here. But thank you so much for being with us here, and welcome to our Wednesday night Ceilidh. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Colin McDonald. I work here as Gaelic Director at the college, and I'll be hosting tonight's Ceilidh. And we have a great lineup tonight with guests Glenn Graham and Joelle Chiasson, along with Michael Kavanagh and our very own staff member on with us, Ben Smith. And I'll be playing a little bit as well. So you're in for a treat. Refreshments are at the back, and you know where the washrooms are as well, just at the out in the foyer. And how are you, Billy?
Good.
Doing good? Good stuff. And we're cozy. We got the couches out and everything. And Christmas trees up. We're ready for Christmas. We might stay here until Christmas. We'll see. So I'm going to start things off with a song. This is a sailing song. Hukorno Rayudevo Gere Maroon and Donawach. It's the McDonald Man I Love. Hukorno Rayudevo Gere Maroon and Donawach. Hukorno Rayudevo. He me se chéad a chuan gur fat a bhuam a hel was he hooked and no rayudevo guddy maroon and donna walk hooked and no rayudevo Ada wook a hook a traum er Vernon town a hel was he hooked and no rayudevo Guddy maroon and donna walk hooked and no rayudevo wook a hook lishia to loon for peace a gasa yeah hooked and no rayudevo Guddy maroon and donna walk hooked and no rayudevo Shemolen and hack a sturig schnech Cool a horn and then hook and no rayudevo He maroon and donna walk hook and no rayudevo Giddy maroon and donna walk hook and no rayudevo Happily, thank you. Galeva. Well, without further ado, we're going to welcome some of our guests up now for some tunes. Please welcome Glenn Graham and Joelle Chiasson.
We're just hanging around that chair there, Glenn.
Oh, yes.
That's Ben's there. The one hanging on the chair there.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. I'll mute that just in case.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. There we go.
All right, good evening, everyone. How are you? Pretty good, good. Little slippery coming here tonight. Yeah, a little tricky. I was talking to Joelle there earlier about going on muscle memory here tonight. We both have, of course, we have day jobs, so we don't always get to practice a whole lot. So this is going to be a good little practice for us tonight. So speaking of muscle memory, I'm going to go out and play some tunes. I don't play very often, but they were tunes I learned early on, a couple of them in life, and tunes that were actually played on a recording by my grandfather, Donald Angus Beaton. It was a recording in his household, in his house, and Father John Angus Rankin used to come over once in a while on Sundays, and they would have these sessions. And I took lessons from my Uncle Kinnan when I was 10 years old and got the basics of the fiddle. But I was playing sports and all these kinds of things, never really got to practice much. But then when I was 15, I started listening to this recording at that household with Father John Angus there. And this particular group of tunes really drew me in. So I'll play that. The first tune is, I think, maybe the first march I ever learned. It's called Glengarry March. You probably heard some Gaelic Purstabeel to that tune as well. And then we'll go into John Campbell's Strathspey, composed by Donald Angus, my grandfather, Ryan's great-grandfather. And then we'll go into Yester House Strathspey and an old MacLean of Lochbuie, I think it's called. Follow that up with a tune by John Campbell called Dan J. Campbell's Reel. I remember, I think I was in Boston playing for a dance or something down there, and I was talking to John Campbell, and we were talking about his tunes, and he said, yeah, everybody plays that the Sandy McIntyre's trip to Boston that I made. I wish more people would play Dan J. Campbell's Reel. And he's right, or he was right, because it's a really good old tune. So I'm going to follow it up with that. And then the next couple of tunes I've heard very often in Mabel, as well as one composed by my grandfather for my uncle called Carol Beaton's Reel. And we might follow it up with something else. Okay. Maybe we'll switch it up here. We'll play a few jigs, and I think we'll stay on in the Mabel mode. There, we'll go into a few tunes that my uncle Kinnan made, Kinnan Beaton. See if I can remember the names of them. One of them I think he called the two-name jig. Every once in a blue moon, I think a composer. Well, for sure, a composer will make a tune, and they might not have a name on it. They were just inspired, they made the tune. But often, as we all know, the tunes are named after people, or we decide, that tune suits a person, and then they'll kind of give the tune to the person. Or sometimes the person will inspire the tune, and you make the tune. But Kinnan made a bit of a mistake and named the tune after two different people. So I guess the compromise was to just call it the two-name jig. So in there, I think I'm going to stick that tune if I can remember it, key of D, and another tune. Actually, no, that's the two-name jig. The first one that I'll play will be that, and I think I'll follow it up if I can get into it by a tune that he made for the former Deputy Premier, actually, Alan McMaster, which is no stranger to this area and to the Gaelic College. So Alan McMaster's jig, he would have composed that for Alan when he was probably about this high. And then we'll follow that up maybe with a tune that I made, or we'll see where it goes. After I get to him. let's change it up here again. I'm going to play a tune that I've been playing quite a bit lately. At a dance, you know, sometimes we'll have our square sets. And when we play the square sets, we of course sometimes break things up with some waltzes. So this tune, I guess, was played, I guess in the late 70s in the Malibu Hall by my Uncle Joey. And he made the tune, composed the tune, and then we hadn't heard it for a long time. I think he recorded it in the 1990s. The tune is called Autumn Leaves, so we're kind of a little bit out of that now, it seems, with the snow coming down. But it's a tune, once you hear it, you'll probably get why he called it Autumn Leaves. It really has that feel to it. You can picture the leaves coming down. So we'll give that a shot here.
Or they disappear somewhere. It is 8.
About 25 there? Yeah. Great. So thanks a lot. We'll be up a little bit later. Thanks, Joel. It's always a pleasure.
Here you go. See, there you go.
Good stuff, Glenn. Thank you.
Nacharoshin Ma, wasn't that good? Let's hear it for Glenn Graham. And of course, Joel on piano. Great stuff. We're going to keep Joel up for another number, and we're going to invite Ben Smith to play some tunes with us. And I'm going to jump on guitar. I won't jump on the guitar yet.
Wait for him to stop. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll hand things over to Ben to talk about the set.
Cool.
Yeah, I am. I think go ahead there. Yeah, I wish I could individual group, but
I wasn't even thinking.
Sorry.
Oh. Just like that.
I wasn't.
Well, great stuff. That was really fun to listen to. Yeah, Glenn Graham and Joel Chiasson. I should say Dr. Glenn Graham. I run into him sometimes over at CBU, just in the cafeteria. Or yeah, so it's really a treat for me to listen to these guys today. And yeah, I'm really in the Christmas mood, so I'm gonna play some Christmas tunes. But also, I'd like to give a little shout out to Brenda Stubbert. Last time she played at a Wednesday night Ceilidh here, she wrote me this beautiful tune, and super honored. So if you're out there, Brenda, thank you so much again. I love it. And so I'll start with that. It's called the Ben Smith March, and then I'll go into some Christmas tunes, and then maybe throw in a little real Far From Home, and yeah, but I'll try that. Thanks. thank you. I'll play another quick little set group of tunes, throw in some Christmas tunes, and then maybe I'll throw in a tune called The Mountain Reel and McNabb's as well. But big thanks to everyone for showing up tonight, and Merry Christmas to everyone, and happy holidays, and big thanks to everyone for watching online as well. And Merry Christmas from wherever you're from. And yeah, well, I'll finish off with a little group of tunes, but thanks again.
There you go. Yep, go. Beat me to the punch again.
Keep messing up.
Thanks, all. It's fun.
Yeah, great job. Well, Ben certainly brought the Christmas cheer, didn't he? Great stuff, Ben. I lost count of how many Christmas carols we played. There was quite a few there. Covered a lot of ground. It was awesome. and we hope you enjoyed it. And I didn't say hello to those watching online. Hope you're having a good night and hope you're enjoying the Ceilidh. Next up, we're going to welcome Michael Kavanagh for some songs. Let's hear it for Michael.
That's all right, bud. All right. Hello. Happy holidays, everybody. Do a few songs here. Do a couple of regular ones, and then I'll try to do a Christmas song to finish off with. We'll do a couple of normal ones first, but whatever you call normal, I guess. Do a Jimmy Rankin song to start out with. Stories I've been told. Now I don't go into town since I'm falling around. I stood and watched in disbelief, heard the shadows of my grief. She wore lipstick black as coal and her boots up to her knees. How could I even speak my mind? All the boys were making time about my head without a sound since I'm falling around. Everybody's got a hunger, every seed they got a soul. I should listen to my mother when she cried no time ago. So get your feet back on the ground, don't fall around. I watched you from afar, that pretty fire in mid-bloom, while other girl go work a bar, and she walks around the room. I couldn't take it anymore, started heading out the door. One time shot me down since I'm falling around. Everybody's got a hunger, every seed they got a soul. I should listen to my mother when she cried no time ago. So get your feet back on the ground, don't fall around. Now I'm old and wise, still got that look in my eyes. All my kids have come and gone, all except my youngest son. It was just the other day, well, I swore I would say, Dad, I'm heading to town. I think he follows her around. Dad, I'm heading to town. I think he follows her around. Dad, I'm rolling into town. I think he follows her around. Jimmy Rankin there. try Stan Rogers tune. Lost sight of the Queensport line round the bay before us. The wind has gone so cold today, just a wee touch of snow. Along the shore from Lazy Head, hard to be Mount Island tonight to let the anchor go down on Fogarty's Cove. My Sally's like a raven's wing, hair like her mother's, with hands that make quick work of a chore, eyes at the top of a stove. Summertime she'll walk the beach, wrapped in my old double, with her eyes upon the masthead to reach down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. When I'm away at sea, makes me when I'm with her. She'd rather I'd have a government job, maybe go on the dole. But I love the waves as they pull about, nose into the channel. My side keeps a supper and a bed for me down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. We just lost sight of the Queensport line round the bay before us. The wind has gone so cold today, just a wee touch of snow. Nose into the channel, my side keeps supper and a bed for me down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. She will walk the sandy shore so plain, watch the combers rolling till they come to our oceans again down on Fogarty's Cove. There. 99.98% of Fogarty's Cove, aside from those 2 or 3 words I forgot there. But count 2, couple more. Yeah. I can't remember what time to stay up till 8:30. I think, is it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. I got a couple more here. Let me see. I'll do some Lightning Lent. I'm in the right key for it. I still get up before the day breaks. I still walk down to the shore. I watch the sunrise from the eastern ocean, but I don't sail to meet her anymore. How could they have let this happen? They saw it come years ago. The greedy ships kept getting bigger and bigger, and the sonar told them where to go. That's not Where am I gonna go now? And what about this boat I own? And what about this old piano? And what about my father's bones? Last night I dreamed that I was sailing out on Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Yes, He pulled them in with me. Someone sang an old sea shanty, and Neely told a mainland joke. Kelly cursed and swore till his voice gave out. Then someone asked him for a smoke, and then he took his father's shotgun, walked to the harbor through the town, fired 14 times, woke everyone up. We all watched that boat go down. Last night I dreamed that I was sailing out on Sea of Galilee. We cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Last night I dreamed that I was sailing out on Sea of Galilee. Cast our nets upon the water, and Jesus pulled them in with me. Yes, He pulled them in with me. Ah, yes, He did. I still get up before the day breaks. I still walk down to the shore. I watch the sunrise from the eastern ocean, but I don't sail to meet her anymore. Nice. Some landing your life there. All right, now I took my I haven't done this song, well, since last Christmas, so I need the words. I don't even have them, so I had to text my father and ask if he had them. So he sent me a picture of his iPad with the words on them, so that's what I'm going to read off of. It's a nice tune, though. It's a Steve Earle Christmas song that we like singing every year, called Nothing But a Child. I might even have to reach and poke my phone periodically if it starts to go dark. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, wise men saw a sign and set out across the sand, songs of praise to sing. They traveled day and night, precious gifts to bring. They were guided by the light, faced a brand new star, and ever towards the west, across the mountains far. Oh, when it men came to rest. They scarce believe their eyes. They came so many miles, and this miracle they prized was nothing but a child. Nothing but a child could wash those tears away, or guide a weary world into the light of day. Nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Now all around the world, in every little town, every day is heard a precious little sound. And every mother kind, and every father proud, looks down in awe to find another chance allowed. Nothing but a child could wash those tears away, or guide a weary world into the light of day. Nothing but a child can help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Nothing but a little baby, nothing but a child. Your title scheme right there. Thank you very much. No, that's a Steve Earle tune. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty one. Yeah.
I think I heard you sing it before.
Yes, I've done it here before. Yeah.
Forgot all about it.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I like that tune. Oh, you're safe.
I guess we plug
Yeah. I'll wait for everybody to plug in this time.
in. Do that first.
There we go.
Let's hear it for Michael Kavanagh. Wasn't that great? And what a nice Christmas song.
Yeah.
Steve Earle, you said about that? That's amazing. Well, we're going to welcome Glenn and Joelle back up to the stage, and I'll be joining them on guitar for some tunes.
Hi everybody online. I didn't say hello earlier, so everybody online, good to see you. And everybody here, of course. We'll start things off with a Skinner tune, The Iron Man, and then we'll go into a tune called Cecil Mackenzie Strats Bay. Good old tune. I remember doing a CD release in Judic a long time ago, and there was time in between the CD release, or time in between a rehearsal setup and then the CD release itself. And Dave McIsaac was playing guitar with us, weren't we lucky? And in his spare time, he just sat down in the Judic Community Centre and was writing out tunes. And then he gave me the tunes just before the CD release. And one of them was this Cecil Mackenzie Strats Bay, and it's a very good tune. So we'll go into that, and maybe an old Strats Bay, I forget the name of it off the top of my head, and then we'll follow that up with I think it's called The Black Horse by John Morris Rankin, and go into a few other tunes. Okay. We'll just play. How much time do we have? Maybe another group or
Another 2 hours.
2 hours?
Probably more. 8:39.
Oh, is it?
10 more.
Okay. We'll just play. We'll play a few jigs here before we play another Strathspey group, Strathspey and Reels. Maybe we'll try C this time. very much. Yeah, a few jigs by some local composers there. First one was the Mabu Jig by Donald Angus, beaten, followed by Princess Florence's Jig by Donald Angus, and then Dan Huey McAkern, great composer, fiddle player, Cape Breton. I'm sure some of you remember Dan Huey. So yeah, Margaret Chiason's Jig, and followed that up with I think a Johnny Wilmot tune called Pat Wilmot's. So we'll finish things off here with a B minor group, and this first one is one I composed called Extra Bar in Paddyland. So some of these tunes kind of have a little tag at the end of them. They don't really always follow the way that music might be supposed to be going. Sometimes you hear it in the Gaelic tunes and some of the French tunes. We might call them crooked tunes if you want to call them that. So the tune is a little bit crooked at the end. And so we'll play that, and we'll go into a couple of Strathspeys and a couple of reels.
Great tunes. That was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, Glenn. Joel. How's everybody doing out there? Well, I'd like to take the opportunity to wish everybody a Merry Christmas on behalf of all of us here at Colwish Gaelic. And I'd like to say Nalwick Hana Gaiv. There's many ways to say Merry Christmas in Gaelic. That's one of them. So Nalwick Hana Gaiv, agus Blianava Ur Gaiv. So a Merry Christmas to you, and we hope you have a Happy New Year when it comes as well. And we will be showing some footage from past Ceilidhs in the new year during January and February, I believe. And we'll get back into our Ceilidhs here at the college in the spring. We have one more blast for you. We're going to welcome Ben back up to join us. If he's there, he is, and we have one final blast of tunes for you, and hope you have safe travels home, and hope to see you again soon. Like that.
Musical chairs.
Literally.
Literally, yeah. You're safe there. Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to jump up, Mike? Okay. Are you okay? Okay.